Alright, so lower 2 session is done. Post-workout meal down the hatch, and now just need some more steps. So what a better way to consume some carbohydrates and then help with nutrient partitioning post-meal. But just a quick note before I get into the season goals and expectations and all that sort of stuff. Lower 2, a slight back step for my RDLs. Fortunately, last week went for a rep or two I shouldn't have taken, and then a mixture of extra load during the week for work. I have to move a lot of weight as a mobile trainer from time to time. I have to carry it a little bit more than normal, and that just led to a little bit of a spasm, a lock up, seize up, whatever you want to call it, yesterday during my upper session. Literally just bent over to pick something up and just sort of started to seize up lightly. Still got through that session completely fine, made progressions, still pushed the training intensity, and it was just today where I sort of didn't have the confidence to push as hard on RDLs, and I was just a bit more form conscious. So slowly take our time there, but back feels great. Saw my chiro just out of I'm very, very cautious when it comes to injuries and get on top of things very quickly. So anyway, as a just quick little post-workout meal with just some cornflakes, almond butter, protein powder and creatine post-session. And I also wanted to know if you like a good cream of rice, you got to get this rice flour. I've used Mackenzie's from Woolworths. Of course, this is if you're in Australia. I use Mackenzie's from Woolworths. It's quite coarse compared to this other version I've found in Harris Farm. And tell you what, it has absolutely changed the game of my cream of rice. Anyway, on to 2025 season B, aiming for the first show to be in September. And really my main goal for this season is, well, let's talk about objective goals, is a top 3 placing in my class, of course. This is at the national level, and to be above 80 kilos on stage. And part of these are intertwined with the thought of patience in bodybuilding, as I think it's very, very common for people to jump on stage too early. And I was very fortunate to have certain mentors around me pushing me to hold off and wait until I actually had some muscle mass worth dieting down for. And so it's probably been a good 1.5-2 years with strong direction with regards to time frame and reasonable training intensity. I'd probably say at least the last year to year and a half training intensity has been at least at an optimal level, whereas previously, first couple of years of training, a bit of bro split, push-pull legs, program was changing every maybe 2 weeks, just because I had the notion that it didn't feel right the first week, you need to change it the next week, and I hadn't adopted philosophies that. And now to my more subjective goal, which is to present a physique that is representative of my training style and the hard work and patience that I've put into bodybuilding. And really it's just going to be predominantly come down to presentation, conditioning, and the overall look that I think I should be able to bring. But of course, I'd like to accompany that with a reasonably high tier posing routine, as I think there's a lot of competitors that really miss the mark when it comes to posing, miss the mark when it comes to the individualization of posing and the routine, of course. And really for me, that's what bodybuilding's about. It's about the training, and then when it comes to the stage, it's how you can present it. And I'm just looking to present my physique to the best of my ability and present something that is admirable and a little bit inspirational, to be honest. So yeah, probably going to end up somewhere in the realm of 80 kilos. So that objective goal of above 80 on stage is still in the books of what could be possible. One thing that I've learnt is it's great to have these sort of one-liner goals, above 80 kilos, top 3 placings, but the main thing for me is to then break them down and find the things that I can do from a day-to-day basis and a week-to-week basis. For example, on a weekly scale, I would need to hit my posing twice a week. I need to hit all my sessions with complete intensity and absolute focus. Tick the mark with my steps, tick the mark with my nutrition. And if I hit all those boxes, I can't ask anything else from myself. Of course, when push comes to shove and maybe something doesn't go my way at the end of the day, it's going to be a tough reality. But I think after some reflection post-show, it would be something I'll be able to look back on with a positive mindset. So yeah, other than that, I'm glad that I took the time that I did. 22 now, really spent the last 2 years with this goal in mind. And I've also learnt, I think, the skills necessary to effectively navigate this more difficult period, more intricate nature of the contest prep, as things are going to get hard. Or maybe things won't get hard. Maybe this shit starts to get real hard at 10-week thing is more of a mindset thing. So looking to stay optimistic and looking to go in with a positive mindset from week to week. And I obviously learn a lot of lessons along the way. So goal is to do these weekly. Let's see if I can even get this one out. Anyway, I'll catch you guys next week.